And in the studio, we have Amanda Stephenson in the studio with us, and she's with the Fresh Food Factory Market. Did I get that right?
You did get it right.
I always say fresh food, but I say Fresh Food Factory Market, located on Good Hope Road. Thank you for being in the studio with us.
Thank you for having me.
I mean, we saw the video. It looked wonderful. Your spot is wonderful. It's clean, exciting, fresh food. I live right around the corner, and we love to. Everyone says I can't find any fresh food, right?
Yes.
That's the first thing they say. I can't find the fresh food. They on Instagram. They on Facebook. We don't have no fresh food. Well, guess what?
We have it here in Anacostia, whether we call it a food desert, food swamp communities. We wanted to respond to the need of fresh, healthy, and ethnic options. A lot of people have to travel. I felt like an immigrant. I had to go beyond a bridge somewhere in another part of the city, Virginia or Maryland, to find ideal food that my family and I could eat. So why not bring it here to a community where the life expectancy is 20 to 30 years less than other parts of the city? So why aren't we educating? Why aren't we providing opportunity? We are the first in the Southeast.
So the first fresh food market in Southeast Washington, D.C., east of the river, and started by, I think you are probably the first African-American woman that set up a fresh food market.
Yes, we can do it. It doesn't have to be somebody who's brought in to bring change in our community. We have to be the change that we want to see. A lot of us have the business acumen, may have the talent, may just be shy of access and opportunity. And I think that not just is something I've been challenged with, but a lot of people have, and I think that that brings apathy and discontent, and a lot of people may just live in lack, and that's a way of survival, but not really thriving. But everybody should be afforded the opportunity to thrive and have a better quality of life, no matter where they are, no matter their socioeconomic status.
Absolutely. Now, we know that it's been a long time coming when we have fresh food, and I remember when they put a giant right there on Alabama Avenue. They say that some foreign grocery stores coming to Skyland. But it's nothing like having fresh food by someone that's owned and locally, right? I like that.
Yes, and we would like to do a whole lot more. And the concept was to start a whole food ecosystem. So from the grow to the harvesting to the training to the preparation and having a market to actually have that food as options for the community. So right now I'm having the market, and I have to go back to the other facets to make the Fresh Food Factory whole. But in the space that I have is 500 square feet.
To 500, okay.
500,
all right.
It shows the big impact we could make in a space. But with more space, of course, we could do a whole lot more. We would like to work with a lot of local growers and a lot of other local purveyors. And with like some of the kitchens who've shut down and some of the smaller purveyors, they don't really have the capital, don't really have the opportunity to actually package their products. So that leaves out a lot of folk who may need opportunity. But with a larger space, I will be able to provide more access and opportunities to the community, because that's what it's about. That's how we improve the health and as well as the wealth of the people there.
Now there's some challenges that take place when you start to look at, people say, well, people don't open up fresh markets for a reason. Right? Either, some people think they don't open them up because they don't want anyone to eat healthy, right? But I don't think that's the case. What are some of the challenges? Because it's not easy being the first African-American woman to open up a fresh market, doing it in, east of the river. If it's that easy, everyone should have already done it, right? What are the first two challenges that you faced?
I think in trying to apply for grants, it was where you're going to be, how is it going to happen. So that was a challenge. And also, too, I would say space and education. So there's three that I'm going to actually speak to. The education of the people. Hey, it's coming. This is how it could happen. This is how it could be made easy. But also, too, everybody hasn't experienced certain vegetation or fruits. So you have to introduce them to, hey, this is here. This is who we are. We've made application and we're successful in getting the EBT designation. Okay. So a lot of people can now have access, but in the space that we're in is a great space where artists are, but we found that people said, I didn't know that it was a grocer there.
They said they didn't realize that you were there. Well, you hold that thought about the challenges of coming in to a community, creating it, changing the mindset that, hey, you can't eat fresh food. Two, making sure that, whether it's EBT or some process in which people can actually pay for it. We'll be right back with Amanda from the Fresh Food Factory Market. hey, if you don't know about it, you better go check it out on Good Hope Road in Southeast Washington, D.C. We'll be right back.
My name is Darren Stewart. I go to Thurgood Marshall Academy.
My name is Kayla Williams, and I'm a freshman at Temple University.
The program has helped me by opening my mind to travel more.
The Challenge now in GSF has helped me just open my eyes to different cultures, gave me the opportunity to learn and speak a different language, and then experience that and then use that language in another country.
And just realizing that there are people out there who are not as fortunate as I am. And so it makes me want to help them.
Just knowing that you have to always be open to new things and never judge anybody.
Welcome back to Always Real Talk. We're still here with my good friend Amanda from the Fresh Food Factory. You know, I got to read it right to make sure I get it right. Fresh Food Factory Market. I just like to say fresh food. You know that. And you were talking about your challenges. One, changing the mindset, creating a process and the awareness that you're there, right? And it's okay to come buy some fresh food, right?
Yes.
From the market. And you and I were talking during break about the second challenge. And tell us a little bit about that second challenge.
The second challenge is the space. The whole concept started in shipping containers, and restructuring happened, and the owner too needed the land back for development. So we moved the shipping containers out of the city, but I would like them back in it proper to be able to control the stay in the District of Columbia. Whether you're a resident or business owner, a lot of people want to stay here, but rents and etc. are high and are becoming higher, and then that kind of forces some people out. But in finding adequate space, I've actually landed space at the Art Center to show people what could happen and to just...
Now let's step back. The Art Center is located where?
The Art Center is located at 1231 Good Hope Road. Is an amazing space in the heart of Anacostia.
Beautiful place.
Beautiful place. And it's a space where entrepreneurs have come, they've been incubated, and they have been placed where they could actually go out, soar, thrive. That's the idea for the entrepreneurs that are at the Art Center.
And at the Art Center on Good Hope, the circulator comes past there. Is that correct?
Yes.
So you can jump on the circulator. It's $1, I think, to get on the circulator. Go on, ride through there, get you some fresh food. So if you go to Easter Market, you can jump on the circulator and come on through.
Ethnic foods. A lot of people have to really travel to find a lot of different. Where else are you going to find jollof rice in the city?
Whoa.
Where are you going to find injera chips in the city? Where are you going to find different Asha pop? That's a pop water lily from India. Different things.
I didn't know that.
Exactly. And we offer trainings. We offer tastings and demos so people could come. Lactose-friendly pizza. You know, that's a problem for a lot of people who can't really ingest a lot of dairy products.
Dairy products. And
so
you have that there also.
Yes, great option. And a lot of the purveyors, we don't just source from major distributors. We source from local and hyper-local purveyors. So that's the goal, is to make sure that everything is made from local and hyper-local businesses, because it increases efficiency. It helps with the freshness of the product, but it just also is something that builds the local economy as well.
You're just a small business looking for that same type of opportunity to actually going to reduce health concerns that they're facing in our community.
Yes.
So hats off to you, because so many people are at home, thought about doing it, know they need to do it, but you actually not only are doing it, but you're successful at it. Yes. Now we're going to come back. We're going to talk about this great event that you're having, right? I think it was November 2nd. November 2nd, we come right back. We're going to talk about this event. You need to be there. I'm going to be there. Always Real Talk's going to be there. You need to come by, check it out. We'll be right back with Amanda to talk about the November 2nd super special event. We'll be right back.
You gotta check out, they got these injera crisps, and they got the lentil dipping sauce that you get at like the Ethiopian restaurant, and the two together are great. So if you're down in Anacostia, go to the Fresh Food Factory. It's Anacostia Art Center, Good Hope Road. Come check it out.
Welcome back to Always Real Talk. We're still here. We're with Amanda, the Fresh Food Factory Market. Now I know the Fresh Food Factory Market is a collective made up of a number of different individuals and people that actually make this work, right? Yes. And let me tell you, they're all great people. Tell us a little bit about, I like to call it the crew.
Yes. The Fresh Food Factory Market. We are a social enterprise. Our motto is different.
Okay.
So we're single owned, but we have members. So we don't just look at distributors. We look at members who come in and actually sell their products, put them on the shelves through us. A lot of people don't have access to shelf space, or they're competing, or it's an arduous process, or it's very costly for them to actually have representation. That's what we do. We help them with different facets of business that they may need, and also the platform to actually sell. We provide media needs for them as well.
Okay.
It's about branding, it's about marketing, it's about promotion, it's about sharpening their skills, and also really giving them an opportunity to sell. And that's where the event comes into place.
Well, can we back up and talk about this group?
Okay.
Right, because they're different products.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about some of those. We're going to get to that event because it's great, but tell us about a little, what does that consist of?
When you come in the store, you're going to have products there that are large name brand. You may have Goya, but you're going to have Goya that may be like organic, gluten-free, non-GMO, vegan, vegetarian, etc. Everything is a nod to healthier options.
Okay.
That's what we try to do. We don't try to push a title, you vegan, you vegetarian. We're saying, hey, we want to offer you the best option no matter what you choose, no matter what diet, and I don't believe in a cookie cutter diet. Everybody's made different, everybody genetically, and there's no set diet. So if you eat meat, we want to offer you meat, grass-fed, free range, etc.
Organic.
Eggs, organics, whatever.
Okay.
But we do have a lot of purveyors that are local who can perform and make great product. So the products there are packaged. So we have members, whether they are a grower or whether they just have great products that they are able to package to actually sell there. So that's how our membership model works. It's not just sourcing from one distributor coming in. We want to make sure again that we grow the local economy by offering a platform for culinary artists, chefs, etc. to actually shine through this opportunity, this platform that we're creating for them.
Awesome. So now we've talked about location, space, because that's really what we're talking about. And we've had an opportunity when you came in and we was in the green room to really talk about and make phone calls. And hopefully that works out. I just want to say that for the person, if you're watching and we just called you, make this thing, we need that opportunity. We need that space.
To grow these local businesses.
We need that space. And that's what it's really all about. November 2nd.
November 2nd.
What's going on November? I heard it's going to be the bomb.
It is going to be amazing.
That's what my daughter would say. I would say the bomb, and she would say, amazing.
It's going to be amazing.
So tell us about it. Tell us about that event.
It's a holiday day party.
Okay.
So we want people to come and experience culture, taste culture. A lot of people would like to travel. And a lot of people, this is the year of the return back to Africa, return back to Ghana, return back. So we want people to actually travel through the food that's there. And it's going to be a lot of people from DC and Maryland in Virginia who actually have prepared great options for people to actually taste. It's a free event.
So it's like, so I can come in, walk us through. We're walking in the facility and there'll be rows of spreads of just different types of foods
that people can eat. And this is a time where a lot of people gain the most weight. Holiday season, Thanksgiving through the new year. People gain pounds, they add on because they're eating more, they're eating unhealthily, and they're used to culturally eating a certain way. So I'm not here to actually knock it. I'm here to say there's great, flavorful, healthier foods for you to consume. You just haven't been introduced to them.
I haven't. So you're telling me that we have some healthy chicken wings? Get some healthy chicken wings. I can come by on November 2nd.
Vegan chicken wings, you may have,
I don't want the vegan.
And I don't want to spill it, and I don't want to spoil it. I just want people to actually come and taste the difference that we're actually offering. Not just me, but other people.
For other people. All ethnic stuff.
Yes.
November 2nd.
Healthy and ethnic stuff.
Where's it going to be at?
It's going to be at Martha's Table's new location on Elvins Road. They have a location on Martin Luther King. Not that one. Elvins Road.
Elvins Road. It'll be on the screen. You can see it. It's Elvins Road. Come check it out. November the 2nd.
Space.
Oh.
Great space.
Also, I've been there. It's a beautiful facility.
Yes.
It's a beautiful facility.
So shout out to Martha's Table.
Shout out to Martha's Table.
Community partner. We have United Black Fund. We have PNC. We have some others who are signing up
Always
as sponsors.
Real Talk.
Always Real Talk to support the community and their needs.
All right. Well, great. I want to thank you for coming by the studio. Hey, go out and check it out. Not only come on November 2nd, Martha's Table, right? Come to the market, get some great food, get some organic food, but come on by the actual facility on Good Hope Road,
Yes.
and just come try it. That's all I want you to do. If we get everyone watching, hey, just come by, take a look, pick up an item. Not only support local, support better health. It's always real talk, so you know, Amanda, it's going to be real.
Yes.
Till next week.